I hope you're super excited. I know that I am. Two people that I'm looking forward to be able to see them again, so to speak, but in records are my mother, the child that's on that lap, and my grandpa who died when I was 2. So to see their names in the 1950 census will be really nice. My mother died in 2012 and I kind of miss her. So this will be kind of opening a little treasure into the past to add one more little piece of her history, as well as many, many others. So what can you do now to prepare for the 1950 census? You'll find the forms, blank forms, so you can get familiar with what you're going to see. Now, there's 2 forms on the website. There's going to be a household or census, and then there's going to be people census records. And so you can begin looking at the household records, see what types of questions were asked. Things like type of living quarters. Was it a trailer? Was it a tent? Was it a railroad car? Wow. It was really giving us a lot more detail to really understand our ancestors and eventually write those stories that we all should be writing at some point in our genealogy career. The structure, the number of dwelling units in the structure, the business unit in the structure, condition of the structure, dilapidated, not direct. This is great stuff. I mean, this is the Zillow of the 1950s. I hope that we'll be able to access this and find a lot of great value here. Now, the person, the population census forms is a little bit different than most of what we're used to. At the top, that I've highlighted with the gold, is all of the people will be enumerated. And they will be asked all of these questions. Then a number of the people in specially marked rows, and I'll highlight them here in a moment, they are going to be asked follow-up questions. And then there's another spot where one lucky, random according to which line they receive from the enumerator, they will be asked a few more questions. So which of your ancestors will be lucky enough to be answering those bonus questions? And I really hope that it's not a lot of children all of the time. So I hope that it is a mix of children and adults and in between. So what happened, the enumerators were told when they start writing line number 4, 9, 14, 19, and 24, they're going to be asked those supplemental questions that I showed you there at the bottom. So you're going to see everybody enumerated there at the top, up here, and then down below here, those numbers 4, 9, 14, 19, and 24, they will have those bonus section. And I think as we start getting used to the census records, particularly since they're going to be circled, then we're going to know, oh, okay, we need to go look for those bonus questions. Right now, since the census isn't out, in your handout, I've transcribed the column headings for you. Feel free to use that as a guide to prepare, or you can go and start making something for yourself, a blank form that resembles the column headings, or go over to census records, census.gov, and print off the blank form so you can really practice becoming familiar with the column headings before we start using the 1950 census. And this is what it's going to look like. You just go up to census.gov and then through the decades, click on questionnaires, then navigate to 1950, and you have the 2 PDF files that you can download. So if you'll go over to familyhistoryfanatics.com/resources, you will find a link to a variety of different handouts I've made available throughout the years. But most importantly, you'll find my bonus 1950 census handout, and I hope you enjoy it.